So I was thinking the other day about the reality of trading the financial markets, and it really dawned on me that it's not all glamorous as you think. So yeah, people see traders lifestyle and they think it's all fun every day, but the honest truth is the glamour in trading comes after years of sacrifice and refinement. I mean, trading will actually break you before it makes you. And in fact, there's no certainty that you'll make it because because you making it here boils down to how willing you are ready to pay the price that makes great traders. Do you get? So trading is hard, no cap. Or once you master it, it will reward you for life. That's the honest truth. And the average human don't like to lose. Nobody likes to lose their resources, but in trading, losses are part of the game, and you have to learn how to lose smart and also win smart. It's a business, and with all business comes certain level of risks and certain level of reward. So yeah, I think you the thing about trading is that trading shapes you into the kind of person that's become a great trader. Do you get? But first it will expose all your flaws as a human being, how greedy you are, how impatient you are, and then you begin to see these flaws and you just have to work on it. And then you start to get more patient, more disciplined. You begin to think critically. And your perspective in general to money and risks eventually transforms, and this reflects into other areas of your life and how you make decisions going forward. So, if you are going to be a trader, you will have to be willing to undergo the process that transformation that makes great traders. And it may take years, but it's worth it. That's the truth. The market is brutal and at the same time very rewarding. Yeah, very rewarding. And yeah, lastly, um, trust God to teach you profitability in trading. To be honest, God can teach a man, God can teach you something. So yeah, always put God first in your trading, anything you're doing, because in Isaiah 48 verse 17 it says, God teacheth us to profit and leads us in the way that we should go. So yeah, God can teach you to profit. God can give you the understanding of how the financial market works and how to spot opportunities. So that's just my way of introducing today's analysis videos. So if you're new to this channel, I usually drop my analysis for the week and what I'm expecting to see happen in the market. And if you check out my previous video, most of our analysis, in fact, if not all, played out as expected. But the thing is that this last week market open, it opened with a gap. So most of our entries, we didn't get it. We didn't get the retracement into our entries. Market just opened with a gap and went. Most of it went to take profits here. So that's just the market for you. But yeah, I'll just quickly share what I'm expecting to see this coming week in the market and hope you guys can benefit from it. So I got in on this trade last week Friday, and it's already in profit. I'm just hoping to see it continue upwards. Why did I take this trade is because you can see, so what I do most times, I do my top down analysis from the weekly down to daily and down to the 4 hour, then entries 1 hour, 2 hour. Do you get? So you can see we've been bouncing off this support level here. I mean, price have been refusing to break this level since. So each time we come here, we bounce up back. And if I zoom out, you can see we have like a falling wedge after this whole bullish move to the upside. After this whole bullish move, we have like a falling wedge happening here. So yeah, we might see a breakout finally above this wedge on Euro GBP. So reason why I'm bullish. Now if I also show you on the weekly, you can see, sorry, you can see over here, you see this three candle pattern. We have the morning star reversal candle formation. I've always talked about the morning star reversal candle, especially after a bullish or bearish move. So the morning star is for bullish reversal to the upside, while the evening star is for bearish reversal to the downside. So yeah, you can see we have this morning star candle formation, and I'm expecting price to push higher back to this upper bound of this falling wedge, then take my profit and wait to see if we get a breakout then before I start making more decisions. But we also have a close back above this 50 EMA level, so that's another conference. If we go back to the daily, you can see daily is also bullish, so price broke the structure here. Price shifted bullish to the upside. We came back to retest this EMA, which was on Friday when I got my entry, and expecting move to the upside. So yeah, bullish on the bullish reversal signal on the weekly, daily bullish structure. And if we go to the 4-hour too, same thing. You can see market broke out of this downward trend and started creating this move to the upside. So yeah, this last candle that broke this structure here, this last 4-hour candle that broke this high here and this high here, so creating multiple break of structure. Then we had a retracement which gave us our inducement before we closed back above this candle that broke structure here. Then I entered on this retracement which took out this inducement, Excel, and also aligned with a breaker block here which is on the 1 hour and this other block here. So I took my entry here, put my SL just below this structure level here and this other block, and yeah, I'm hoping to see price continue higher this coming week. So this is the only trade I'm in. Also, you can see if we kind of have like a bullish trend for me here, so signifying that price want to go higher. So that's just the first trade I'm in. The only trade I'm on. From our previous video, you see I called DXY was expecting this retracement down here. If you check my previous video, I expected it, and before we pushed to the upside. So as you can see, that played out as expected. So yeah, what I'm expecting this coming week is, if I go to the weekly, you know, we've been in this crazy range since last year July or June, probably for 1 month now. In fact, 1 year now we've been in this range. From May last year to June this year, we've been in this tight range between 100.500 and this level around 96. Yeah, so and price has been going back and forth for a whole year. We've just been in this range. So what I'm expecting to see is, if we are going to push higher, we should be seeing more weekly and daily candle close above this level. So I don't want to see a week then a candle body close below this level back again. And as you can see, that's what is happening now on the weekly. What will perfect this whole idea will be if the monthly candle to close above this range. So if we get a monthly candle that close above this level, then yeah, we should be seeing higher prices to the upside in the coming days, coming week on DXY, and based on um what is going on geopolitically and um due to inflation and people looking for the Fed to raise interest rates, we might be seeing higher prices on DXY. But what might make me skeptical for the higher prices is if we see the monthly make a sweep above the size. So probably the monthly reverses back down and closes below this high, or like make it a sweep, then we might most likely be seeing the XY reverse back down probably into these levels here then. So yeah, it's just that's just it. So for me, this trade is still bullish. DXY is bullish. We are creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and I'm expecting to see um okay, you can see the pattern. So we're having, yeah, probably this week might see the retracement. Next week might give us the bullish move to the upside. So yeah, so let's see if we get a retracement on DXY back into this level, and daily is bullish also. So I'm looking for a retracement back into this level before we push higher. As you can see, we're having this kind of reversal shooting star happening here. So yeah, we might be seeing lower prices down to this 100 level before we continue higher. So that's it for DXY. Same thing too for all these DXY pairs. Same scenarios. I'm expecting a retracement back down for USD CHF. Retracement back down to take out this inducement into this breaker block here before we push higher. Same thing too for GU and EU. They are doing the opposite of what DXY is doing. So you can see we have this evening star candle formation, we have this other block here, you also have this breaker block here. So and yeah, we have closed back again below this 50 EMA on the weekly. So yeah, may finally see a breakout of this rising wedge to the downside, and yeah, so I'll be looking for lower prices on GU. I'll be looking for lower prices on GU. But first, I would like to see a retracement into this breaker block here, this level here. Then before we go down lower, same thing too for EU. I like to see a retracement back into these levels before we go back lower. So that's just it. Very quick, nothing nothing serious. For silver and gold is still kind of bearish. I mean, if the monthly, so yeah, might be seeing actually more lower prices. So if this one closes bearish below this 71 level, then yeah, we'll be seeing lower prices to fill in all these imbalances here for silver and gold. Yeah, might be seeing lower prices. So yeah, on the weekly, price created a retracement into this fair value gap here for silver, this internal range fair value gap, and we should be expecting external range liquidity to be taken out here. So I should be looking at this low being taken out for silver, and you can see we had this reversal morning evening star candle formation. Yeah, so I'd have be expecting this low to be taken out here. So what I would like to see is yeah, still more lower prices, probably retracement into this level before we continue lower, or anything back breaking above this level and this year made, then we might be seeing it reverse. Probably the monthly, we don't want to close want to close back above this 71 level. Yeah. um Same scenario for gold, seeing this level taken out here. So same thing from, like I said in my previous video, if you watched it, I say price move from look to balance, rebalancing balances, and seek out liquidity. So from internal range liquidity like fair value gap, other blocks and all that, back to external range liquidities, that is hold highs and hold lows. So that's just it. Well, I use gold to silver ratio to know which pair is which of them between silver and gold is performing better than the other. So if XAG is moving up, so that means gold is gaining more strength than silver. If XAG is moving down, that silver is gaining more strength than gold. So it helps me determine which of this pair I should lean in more. You get. So for JP225, I'm expecting higher prices too. As you can see, price has been extremely bullish on the weekly, so we keep creating new bullish candle on the weekly. On the daily too, we've broken the structure and we created this retracement, this inducement here, and closed back above it. So I'll be looking price to come into the breaker block, then give me a reversal signal at least to go higher, and before I look to take a trade. So that's just my setup for JP225. For UK 100 too, I'm being careful on this one, but yeah, I want to see price dip into this other block here then before we go higher. But price is kind of in a very consolidative, or will I say triangle pattern here. Triangle pattern, that's what price is actually doing here. So we are actually like at the tip of the pattern. So if you, let me just use this, if you draw it here, see we are at the tip, price is actually at the tight edge of this pattern, so I can't really see where price want to break out from. But yeah, overall, if other indices are bullish, then yeah, UK 100 too should be bullish, but you just have to be, I'm just being careful on this one, not too high probability. Another pair is US 30. So US 30 broke structure here. So what I would like to see is price US 30 has been creating higher highs and higher lows, as you can see, higher highs, higher lows. So I'd like to see probably a retracement into discount levels. So if we take out our gam box to measure the premium to discount, you can see price still in premium levels, and I'll be looking to an opportunity to buy from a discount level. So after this break of structure, so yeah, this looks still good to take. Break of structure, we have this inducement here, and we have this fair value gap here. That should be the last week Monday. Okay, that's not it. Okay, yeah, so we have this gap here to fill. New Zealand card, I'm just waiting for this one. I mean, price has been breaking structure to the upside. We have breakout structure here, retracement, push to the higher upside. We have breakout structure again, retracement, push to the upside, breakout structure. So yeah, I'm looking for a retracement probably to take out this inducement here, and this test this other block then before we push to the upside again. So that's just it on New Zealand card. But I mean, it's extending too long. It's becoming too wasting time. I was expecting this move down to give me that retracement into these levels then before we go higher. So those are just the basic pairs, the few pairs I'm looking at this coming week. I don't have any other pair I'm looking at. The yen pair has just been kind of giving a rough price action. So there's really nothing much to see on the yen pairs. USD JPY, however, USD JPY is at a critical level. We got a massive sell from this level back in 2024. So that's something to take note of. And yeah, based on the Bank of Japan, I mean, their intervention and all that, so they might want to intervene if price take out this 2024 high and try to push it higher. But yeah, overall we are bullish. Price is creating breaking structure to the upside. So you can see we keep breaking structure to the upside. Keep breaking structure to the upside and creating that retracement. So probably if we take out that high, this high here, they might see retracement back to this trend line, and before we keep pushing higher, or eventually we break this trend line to target most of this trend line liquidity. But let's see if we break above this level, get it. If we break above this level or hit this level, take out the high, then get the retracement, then before we push higher. Like what I mean is get a retracement, push higher, break above this level, and then keep going higher. Do you get? So that's just it for the USD JPY. Nothing much though. So those are the pairs I'm looking at. For GBP card, being careful on this one. We might see price breakout of this level. I was actually in a sell on this, but I suspected this trend line break is a false one, and eventually I saw that we are breaking structure to the upside. So this resistance level just gave us that retracement. So I'm just being careful, and based on what cards is DXY is doing to an oil, so I'm just being careful on this trade. I'll be watching it closely, but I got out of my sell position just like at break even when I saw this retracement. So I'll still be watching it. I'll be watching it closely. So nothing serious. US oil eventually played out as expected. We didn't get the chance to trade out this move to the upside. I mean, this was one of the pairs that I missed a lot of moves on this. I called this move from here. I got an entry here, around here. Expecting this move to the downside. I got stopped out around this place. I got stopped out. Market reversed and kept going. I was expecting to see a retracement, but it didn't happen. So price just kept going. Opened the new week. Opened lower. Another opportunity came here. I was expecting this candle to close. Yeah, I was expecting this candle to close, at least because it was like maybe 20 minutes for the candle to close, and it was, yeah, my expectation was at least, I mean, let it just close. Probably it closes around this level here, and I'll just enter. Well, when I came back, it has dropped back to this level, so I missed out on that one. And when this retracement happened, I didn't see it. Same thing too when this retracement happened. So eventually my bias for this was very correct, but I was not just getting the entries I want. And from my previous video, I analyzed, I was still expecting a retracement back into this level. But at market open on Sunday, we had this gap to the downside. So eventually it left us. And yeah, the yield, nothing. Well, the yield is just to track what the US economy is doing, and it helps determines the movement of the dollar too. So I just use it to as an added conference. So these are the pairs I'm looking at. These are everything, and I hope you guys can use it to make your own trading decisions and yeah, make money off the market. I'm pretty sure everyone would have felt this 2026 price action. I mean, it's kind of chaotic, but you just have to survive through it. A lot of geopolitical factors going on. The volatility is really high this period, and as a trader, it can drive you crazy sometimes. But you just have to manage things and manage risks and just do your thing. Yeah. So that'll be all for this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Make sure you make money this coming week in the markets and also manage risks. And I wish you all the best. God be with you guys. Make sure you pray to God and carry God through your week. I'll see you guys in the next videos. Do well to take care of yourself. Bye. Sorry, please don't mind my voice. Having kind of cracked voice this period or today, so that's why it's sounding this way. But yeah, that'll be all for this video. Peace out.